That's right. I spoke to those who were there protesting. I spoke to the officials who were present, and both sides could agree that things did get out of hand today. That meeting was attended by superintendents, principals, health directors, and the goal was to outline safety protocols for the upcoming school year. But the meeting was cut short when protesters started speaking over officials.
Is this what it sounds like for the kids?
Protesters advocating against children wearing masks in schools, taking over a roundtable discussion in Cheshire on the upcoming school year. Governor Lamont among those present.
Thank you so much for attending today. Thank you.
The discussion cut short and the governor ushered out of the building as protesters followed.
If you ever wondered if you could fly in the 1930s Germany, the answer is yes.
The shouting spilling out into the parking lot and outside of Highland Elementary School, where the event was taking place. Protesters turning their anger towards State Representative Liz Linehan.
We don't believe that those are what's best for our children. So when we don't get a right to choose for our own children, this is what happens. And more people will be standing up against people like you because we have had enough.
What happened today in Cheshire is not indicative of who Cheshire is and what our community is all about.
She says the turn of events was disappointing, saying the protesters took away from what the meeting was all about.
The information that was contained in that meeting is really important to the educators, parents, and children of the state of Connecticut.
Governor Lamont also responding to what happened, saying masks are an important part of keeping kids in the classroom.
But I was surprised to see young mothers with two 7-year-olds, one in either hand, shouting vulgarities and being as rude as they were. There's no kid under the age of 12 who's been vaccinated. And it's really important to keep these kids safe.
Among the different groups of protesters was Parents' Choice, who agreed things could have been handled differently, but that parents are frustrated about not being included in the decision-making.
We definitely would prefer a more constructive conversation. I think that they just feel that their voices aren't being heard, and everything's being done in secret. Decisions are being made for parents' children without their input, and so I think that the frustration level rose.
Masks are mandated in schools through at least the end of September, and Governor Lamont said today that he doesn't want to see what's happening in other states happen here in Connecticut, where students are already being sent back home for remote learning. Live in Hartford, Gabby Molina, Fox 61 News.